It's finally the morning we've been waiting for a while. I look all funny because it's a little bit cold, but bull elk opener starts right now, and right at first light we've already got ourselves some bulls that we have spotted. So we're gonna go ahead and move a little bit closer. Both Senior and I have got tags, so 2 tags to punch, and we've got a few weeks for this. We've heard that there's really big bulls in this area, so we're gonna go see if any of these bulls are worth a shot. There's a little bachelor group, and it feels good to see some bulls already on the opening morning. We actually came in yesterday. We've just been busy looking around, just trying to figure out where we're gonna set up camp and stuff. The bulls are right here along this tree line, and we're about to go ahead and see them. It's a big bachelor group of bulls, and one of them looks good. We're gonna get a better look, but one looks like a potential shooter. It's a lot colder out here than we thought it was gonna be. Here we go. One of those bulls looks like it's gonna be a shooter. Opening morning. I mean, it sounds crazy to want to shoot something opening morning, but if I got a good look at him, which I think I did, looks like a pretty dang solid bull. So got good fronts, good backs. We're just gonna get our bows ready and stuff. Go see if we can't get a closer look. There she is. All right, guys. Opening morning. Just saw some nice looking bulls. We're gonna get a little bit closer, get a better look at them, see if we want to shoot them, and if we do, then someone's flinging an arrow at a bull. They look pretty good too. Are you gonna get your bow ready?
Yeah, just in case.
Looks like there might be 2 nice ones, but they're way up there.
We're on the move, guys.
Yeah, the bulls are right up. This ridge about a mile, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get in front of them.
They're to the left now.
Oh yeah, I see them. They're just chilling right there. We walked in about a quarter of the way already. They are off in that tree line. I'm gonna loop around this way, try to get on them, because they're just hanging out right there. They might walk farther up, but doubt it. The wind feels like it's been blowing that way pretty consistent so far, so hopefully it sticks. Hopefully he's a pretty big bull. We want him, and we're gonna go ahead and sling an arrow at him. See if there's a good one in there. Not seeing a real good one. And he decided he liked them, so I'm gonna go see if he can't fling an arrow through him.
It's not the biggest bull in the world, but it's good enough. I mean, archery, you can't be real picky.
You like him?
It's my first bull. Yeah, he's pretty nice. Let's try it. Let's go for it. Come on.
All right. Right here's where they were about 15 minutes ago.
So we followed those bulls. There was a couple shooters, at least for me. We followed them up, tried to creep on them. They ended up, I don't know if they winded us or if they just started to haul butt because the sun started coming out, but they went towards a little saddle. We followed them up the saddle, 2.3 miles up, and then once we got to the top of the saddle to look down, it was just like nothing but trees like this. You're never gonna glass them. It was trees like this for probably 20-30 miles, so you're not gonna follow them in this stuff.
And they're not bugling right now, so we tried to get them going, but didn't work.
Yeah, and I only have a couple bottles of water, so I'm not gonna chase them.
Yeah,
you know, 5 miles back, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
So we aborted mission.
The elk move so fast, especially in this thick stuff, and the wind keeps swirling and shifting and everything. So we were following their tracks. They started to zigzag a lot when they didn't need to. So I'm thinking that they knew we were following them. When stuff starts to zigzag like that, they're trying to lose your trail. So we're gonna go ahead and hike all the way back down this mountain. We hiked almost 2.3 miles chasing them, so we've got quite a hike down, and that's good though. Opening morning, got a little nice little semi-stalking. It's a little bit thick in here. I would like to try to find some elk where they're not in this really thick stuff, or at least if they are, they're somewhere where we can get them bedded down and all that. But you're not gonna bed an elk in here, it's too thick, so we'll see. That's cool though. Opening morning, almost punched a tag already.
They are on the move. They knew we're there. This style isn't recommended, just chasing them down, but hey, those were kind of free ones. We saw them up there, we saw them moving, just put a stalk on them. Once they made it to these trees, they were going to be gone anyway, so
yeah,
doesn't matter.
And if we see like a 350-inch bull or something absolutely huge, we will play it slower. We'll watch them a little bit and try to play the cards perfectly right. But like Senior said, those ones were kind of free ones first morning. He liked them, so we went kind of chasing them. But the wind's swirling too much. That's the biggest thing. Still got like 3 weeks left, or 2.5 weeks or something, so. Alright, we just got the whiff of something dead, so we're gonna do a little loop and look for it. Yeah, I smell it again. It's down here. Might be a deadhead or something. That'd be pretty cool. It smells fresh though. I feel like an animal right now, chasing it, following a trail, scent trail, like a dog. What? He asked if I was standing downwind to him because of tuna sandwich. Oh, here it is. Dang, that thing stinks. It's right here. It's an elk.
Get in the truck. It sounds like a whole porno.
There's a porta potty out here in the middle of nowhere. Looks like our tent. Senior got excited, thought he found a porta potty. He was gonna go blow it up. We're starting to figure out this land a little bit more every single hour, day by day. We're figuring it out a little bit, little pieces and bits here and there. We're figuring it out and putting it putting it together. That's why we don't stake your tent.
There, look at your cot.
No, that's my cot right there, holding it from rolling.
Look at the Crocs in the front.
Crocs? Yeah, some Crocs in the front.
Home sweet home, babe.
But we're starting to figure out this land like bit by bit. We've never really hunted out here before. We've had a tag here before, but the unit range is so big that there's a lot of land to look over. So we've been spending a lot of time moving around, scouting and stuff, and we're finally dialing in, we think, to where we kind of want to be and where we think we can be successful, and that's all it's about. So tonight we're gonna look around a little bit. In the morning we got a game plan, and we're just gonna keep on yeah, keep on keeping on, I guess. Adapting and figuring out these bulls. But that's all it is, the hunting. Every time we go out hunting a new unit or something, you just got to keep learning, finding new spots and all that, and you'll start to figure it out, and you can start getting into some pretty good hunting. Man, it feels great. We initially set up our tent where we showed you guys in just the middle of the desert. It's getting windy, but in the middle of the desert, and it was hot. It sucked, so we decided to switch spots. There's our tent right there. Feels absolutely amazing in here. It's like literally 20 degrees cooler. But we've got some big mountain ranges behind us that we're close to that we can hunt for tonight. And we got a little bit of game plan for the morning. Deaner's over here eating a nice lunch.
Gotta stay hydrated and you gotta stay fed. Our tent was out in the middle of nowhere, out in the sun. It's because we stopped really late, like 11 o'clock last night, and we just sat up and we sleep, get up. We hunted real early. When we came back about 11 o'clock, the tent was about 140 degrees inside of it, so we're like, we gotta move this thing, let's get out of here. But that tent's really easy to take down. We just move, we go wherever we need to go. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're about to go right now, scout out some new areas. We're gonna see what we want to do for tonight. So what we like doing when we're hunting is just literally all day is always just gathering information. If you can find a good spot to hunt at night, you're golden, because a lot of times everybody can hunt good in the morning, but you want to be able to find them at night too, or else you're just going to be burned up all your nights every hunt.
We're in a new location. We were tired from this morning's hike, so we went back to camp, switched it, set up somewhere else, relaxed for a little while, and now we're up at our new spot. It took us about an hour and a half to get up here and by truck, and we're gonna hike some on the way up there, so we'll see what happens. Keep you posted.
Ready? Let's do it. You like the hat? It's really windy, but we're about to hike up there. This road was beat to heck coming up here, and it doesn't look like anyone really comes up here, so hopefully that means it's good. Less people come up here because that road was bad, and then on top of that we're gonna hike up there, which isn't too far, but a lot of water in here, hopefully a lot of elk. Let's go see it. Look at that thing. Pretty fat. That's pretty cool.
Almost at the top. We're up here fighting.
Yeah, we were fighting up here last year. You want it?
You could make a knife handle out of that or something.
It's still brown on one side. That's cool.
You see one already?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's pretty good. Oh man. Right away. Right away. We hiked way back in here where nobody's gonna hike to. As you're seeing, we were finding deadheads, broken pieces. Right when we crossed over, there's 3 bulls right there.
Let's see if I can get them on film.
That's a good bull. Really, really good bull.
I think you should go at him. He bedded over there.
It's tempting. It's really tempting. The problem is though that the wind is blowing up this valley, so we'll have to loop all the way around them, and in the trees above them there's a bed elk in those trees too. It's the only thing making me say second guess it.
This is him right here. He's massive.
The only reason I'm second guessing it is because those trees above them, there's an elk in those trees, so I don't want to bust that elk out there and he pulls all the elk and we never see him again. But then again, I don't know if we'll ever see him again.
He's probably gonna go work his way over.
I wonder if they're gonna stay right there, we could kick down in this bottom and pop up right on them rocks. And
yeah, but the wind's gonna be blowing.
you think right here it's gonna push up? Because when we walked on the bottom of that basin down there, it was shooting straight up this way. Right, we might need to go around.
I'd be comfortable going that way and then coming across down on top of him. Oh, he's symmetrical too.
He's huge. Big thirds and big fifths.
Yeah,
Huge thirds and huge fifths. That bull at least goes over 350 all day. The only bull I was nervous about just stepped out, and we can see where he's at, so it's a go. I'm gonna try it, and hopefully it works out. This is a big bull, really big bull.
You might be able to shoot with that hat.
Yeah, I shot with it earlier to make sure.
Be careful, guys. You're gonna break your antlers. I need those. So Adrian was gonna hike along here, come down on them, and those bulls are right over there. But a smaller bull just spooked. It's looking back at Adrian back there. There's Adrian. Hopefully that little guy doesn't ruin it for these guys. Wow, and just like that, that little bull ran up there and he went over that hill, and the other ones saw that something was going on and they followed. Adrian's on his way back. It was a long hike, Starting to get dark. Not really dark yet. We got about 20 minutes before it's pitch black, but looking at the scenario, I don't think there's anything that I would have done different. The wind was right, everything was perfect. He just spooked a bull. There was a bull down in the really thick trees. If that bull wouldn't have been there, he would have went up on top of that saddle. He would have walked across it on the backside and he would have come down on that bull, I guarantee it. It was just the perfect plan, but that little bull ran up. It ran up to those other ones. The big one attacked it. One of the big ones attacked it. And then he put his nose up like to let them know, hey, I'm running from something. And they all got up and just trotted over the hill. Adrian went all the way over, looked over, and it was thick on the other side. So the hunt was over, turned around, and he's on his way back. So Adrian went chasing those bulls. And on the backside over here, I see a bunch more. Look at this. Look at these herds. Look at that. All the way down this mountainside. Jeez. Monsters all the way down. That's just one of the bulls. He's hard to make out from right here, but he's pretty big. So that's one of the big ones on the hill. And up there, there's more. Where they at? There's a couple other big ones. Jeez, look at that guy. He looks kind of tall. What else? There's a couple more. There's one. Look at that guy. Look at those whale tails, man. Any one of these big bulls I'll take. He's back. Is he good?
Dang. That was far.
You ain't dying, you ain't trying.
Yep. It's so thick down there. I thought I was in the dang jungles of Zimbabwe. If there's jungles in Zimbabwe.
Long hike, huh? Yeah. That was crazy. I'm tired.
That was a really, really long hike. Made it back in dark. Guess we got the full experience on that hike, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready to get back and close it down.
Yep. Mine too. Man, this light's like too bright, but got close. Really close. If a bull wouldn't have spooked, I would have got him, but man, I hiked really far and it was extremely thick. I didn't have a camera. Probably should have filmed, but I was like on my hands and knees half the time, but we'll explain it later. But made it back to the truck, and we're gonna head back to camp right now. Really tired.